Thrilled to be in this space, let me weave the extraordinary tale of Emily's brush with the edge of life. In the 7th month of expecting my second bundle of joy, destiny dealt a twist that would redefine my entire existence. The mundane trip to the grocery store turned into an unforeseen odyssey. I was harmonizing with the radio, riding the waves of jubilation, when a sudden cascade of crimson engulfed my seat. It wasn't just a spill. It was as if the universe decided to paint me and the seat in a vivid scarlet hue. My eyes dipped, and consciousness slipped away. In reality, I was wrestling with the throes of severe bleeding, courtesy of placenta previa, a clandestine rupture within. Yet again, I found myself hurtling through a tunnel-esque vortex, akin to being vacuumed through an enormous cosmic hose. The notion of place dissolved into oblivion. Picture this: a colossal cinematic screen, the very essence of a movie theatre, unfolds before me. And there, I witnessed my own debut into this world, witnessing the raw agony my biological mother endured during childbirth. A wintry March day saw her leave me, a bundled-up infant, on the steps of a nunnery in northern Maine. A knock on the nunnery's door, and she vanished. Foster homes flickered across the screen of my existence, abuse and all. Strangely, no pain clung to these memories of torment, be it abuse, malnutrition, sickness, or physical trauma. I observed as if from a distant perch, as if these events were scenes in a film. Parents who embraced me as a foster child around the age of 2.5, showering me with tenderness, later adopting me. All of this unfolded on the grand cinematic canvas. From the zeniths to the naders, I watched my life play out, a symphony of raising 11 boys, 2 biologically mine, others abandoned or mistreated, all finding sanctuary in my home. My world pulsated with the vibrancy of children, joy, and the hustle of a lively household. From the supermarket-bound present, I cast my gaze into the future, glimpsing the children I nurtured post the arrival of my second son. My raison d'etre had always orbited around nurturing children, providing them a haven of love, security, and adoration. In a world where parenthood often wore the mask of cruelty, I aimed to be the guardian these children deserved. Today, the boys I raised maintain a close connection, a cherished part of my heart. The review of my life felt like sprinting through a film on fast forward. I relived every caustic word and deed I had dealt, feeling the stings of pain I had inflicted on others. This resonated profoundly, considering my own childhood marred by bullying due to physical deformities stemming from rickets. Retaliation in the form of hurtful words had been my defense, and in this cosmic playback, those very words echoed back, unraveling the impact they had on my tormentors, despite their own cruelty fueled by my differences. In the very essence of the past life review lies an intricate act of self-judgment, unraveling profound lessons about love and the unwavering acceptance of others. No celestial deity, perched on a heavenly throne, presided over this judgment. Instead, the scrutiny emanated from within, revealing that divinity embodies a pure, unconditional love for all. This transformative insight, stemming from my clinical death experience, unveiled the quintessence of my encounter. The enigmatic phenomenon of near-death experiences, NDEs, has long captivated the curiosity of researchers and philosophers alike. As individuals recount their NDEs, describing journeys to realms, often perceived as hellish, a question looms large. What are the underlying factors that weave the fabric of these vivid and haunting experiences? One compelling theory posits that the descent into a hellish state during an NDE might be intertwined with intense guilt and an inability to grant oneself forgiveness for past transgressions. Essentially, it could manifest as an emotional detachment from divine love or the presence of a higher power. This perspective envisions hell not as a literal inferno, but as the void left by the absence of God's profound love, a disconcerting experience. Crucially, it must be underscored that within this realm of inquiry, definitive answers remain elusive. NDEs, by their very nature, remain veiled in mystery, offering deeply personal experiences. Some contend that the inner attitudes, fears, and intentions of an individual play a pivotal role in shaping their afterlife experiences. Should one find themselves in a distressing or hellish realm during an NDE, the proposition is that reaching out to a higher power, often referred to as God, can be the path to a transformative rescue. This act of reaching out is believed to elevate the individual to a higher vibrational plane, transcending the nightmarish state. Vibrational states hold particular prominence in discussions of the afterlife. The proposal suggests that all life vibrates at varying frequencies, intricately shaping our experiences. Lower vibrational frequencies are often linked to malevolent actions, and individuals who engage in such actions may find themselves in realms resonating with these low vibrations. This could entail being surrounded by souls vibrating at similar frequencies and immersed in emotions like pain, despair, and hopelessness. For some, NDEs serve as windows into these potentially hellish states, offering cautionary tales or avenues for profound learning. However, it is crucial to note that these experiences, whether heavenly or hellish, are subjective and deeply influenced by the individual's unique perspectives and beliefs. In the end, the realm of near-death experiences remains one of the most perplexing facets of human existence, challenging our comprehension of life, death, and the enigmatic mysteries that extend beyond the mortal coil. In the kaleidoscope of my near-death experiences, NDEs, my heart condition, labeled as sudden cardiac death syndrome, has been both a trial and a teacher, granting me 4 glimpses into the ethereal realm. Paradoxically, these encounters have not sown the seeds of fear, but instead cultivated a profound curiosity about the mysteries that unfold when we traverse the boundary between life and whatever lies beyond. It's intriguing how, despite the allure of unraveling the enigma, I've come to embrace the beauty of the unknown that veils the details of my NDEs. The peculiar dance between life and death has transformed my perspective, turning what could be a terrifying prospect into a transition that feels not only glorious, but also entirely natural. It's a departure less painful than the tumultuous process of birth into this world, and as I've come to realize, nothing to be dreaded. One striking lesson that emerged from the veiled recesses of my NDEs is a revelation about suicide. In the radiant embrace of another realm, an angelic being conveyed that when souls choose to end their own journey prematurely, it delays their spiritual progression. On crossing over, they find themselves in need of a unique form of healing akin to a stay in a spiritual hospital. This insight, a balm to my heart, offered solace, especially in the aftermath of the tragic suicide of a friend of my son, who once shared our abode. The belief that such souls are ushered into a place of recovery contradicts certain religious dogmas that prescribe eternal damnation for those who take their own lives. In my understanding, the expansive love of the divine transcends such notions. The precipice before my life review gifted me with a profound epiphany. In that fleeting moment, all the queries that had punctuated my earthly existence found resolution. The universe, the birth of planets, and the primordial spark of creation, which I'll colloquially term the God Source, were laid bare before me. Transported to the very inception of existence, I discern that we are all elemental particles of this cosmic source. This realization ushered in an overwhelming tide of unconditional love, for we are interconnected facets of a cosmic tapestry, our shared existence stretching across eternity. Life on Earth, I comprehended, is but a transient moment in the vast expanse of forever. On the other side, time was a mere abstraction, and as souls, we were eternally intertwined. Sharing my near-death odyssey is a privilege, and I encourage fellow sojourners to unveil their own narratives. Thank you for embarking on this exploration with us today. Remember to like and subscribe as we eagerly anticipate your return for our next encounter. Until then, may the mysteries of existence unfold gently before you.